All right, here we are with week 2 of the BBR Little Cup Pokemon Draft League. Tony, I'm fighting another Cutiefly, man. Another Cutiefly, but we do have lead PINECO, which I'm pretty excited about. We'll see how lead PINECO ends up going. A lot of fast mons on that team. Double 19 speed from Apom and Cutiefly. 17 speed from Houndour, excuse me, Hoardor. We have the Toadschool, which also has the exact same thing. Krogunk and, Double Waters are also very scary. A lot of, just a scary matchup in my opinion. I'm excited though to play. Java, there is no update to be having. Go away. But I'm very excited to be playing. So if y'all enjoy the draft content, I know Little Cup is not something as many people are interested in. I knew that. I found that out very early. But I'm excited to play this because I haven't played Little Cup literally since either APA or maybe UCL. I'm pretty sure it was APA. Quick little team breakdown. So we have PINECO with Protect plus Custat Berry Sturdy. Protect lets me avoid Fake Out. And with my EVs, I live Fury Swipes from Ambipom as well. And can either Bulldoze to slow it down, get up spikes, or I can Explode. Bulldoze is also good for Houndour as well as Cuffin. Now, of course, we have our spikes. We want to get up our rocks as well. Mudbray with Physical Defense and Rocky Helmet helps me check Apom. It also helps me check Cuffin. Helps me check versions of Krogunk as well. I have Facade just in case Coughing wants to end up Will-O-Wisping me, so I can do some damage to that. If it's neutralizing gas, obviously I can Earthquake it. And I have Roar just to phase out my opponent's Toadschool. But it's also nice because, like, this thing has only specific switching, so I always rack up the Stealth Rock damage. I don't want my opponent to have hazards, though, and I also need a Cutiefly answer, which is why we have my Heavy Duty Boots Sandshrew. I have the Knockoff plus Earthquake combination. Knockoff getting rid of Eviolites on my opponent's team. Earthquake, good into Krogunk, good into neutralizing gas Coughing. Rapid Spin lets me get rid of their hazards potentially from Toadschool, and I have Ice Shard as well to check Toadschool and just give me some extra chip on Pokemon like Apom. We also have Marini. 3 attacks Marini will recover. This is actually the standard Little Cup set, though the EVs are not the standard. We're special defensive, so we can take on Cutiefly a little bit better, as well as potentially Nasty Plot Krogunk, Houndour if needed, and deal with them via Surf. Mud Shot lets me hit Krogunk. And then Sludge Bomb's just really good into fairies and just good neutral into my opponent's team. Eviolite Wattrel is really nice. Can take a hit from Scarf Houndour, can take a hit from Cutiefly and threaten back with Thunderbolt / Air Slash, or even Thunder Wave my opponents as well. I can live an Aqua Jet from the Corphish as well, and I have Roost for longevity. This is also a decent switch into Wheezing. If it's not running neutralizing gas, I have the Volt Absorb, so I can take the Thunderbolt that's aiming at my Marini. And my last Pokemon is Choice Scarf Minccino. The idea behind this is that if my opponent ends up bringing something like Scarf Houndour or just basically non-choiced Cutiefly or Apom, I'm faster and I can deal with them via Tail Slap. Triple Axle gives me the OHKO on Toadschool. Bullet Seed is great for Corphish. And then U-Turn lets me get out of there versus Cuffin. Big shout out to everybody who helped me with this week with testing. Chris Reed, Amel, Winterbub, and Zero. And yeah, let's jump right into the battle. I did Little Cup in the APA. And then before that was the UCL offseason. So, been a long time, man. Shout out to Tony as well. Go ahead and subscribe to them. Link will be down below. Let's get it. Oh, I wrote down their team, but I didn't write down their team. I did not write down the team. Unnerve, that's fine. Let me write down this team because I did not write it down. Cutiefly, Corphish, Apom, Toadschool. I wrote it like on Showdown. Krogunk, Houndour. A few things I could do here. I definitely want to keep this guy alive, I think. I mean, I live because I'm sturdy. I'll get up a Greedy Spike. Let's go. I live Dark Pulse anyway. We have to find out if it's Life Orb or not. Nice. So we get a Spike there. Perfect. That did nothing. I'm not going to lie. That did 0. Gonna make the Marini play now. Dark Pulse. Not like I really have a switch into this. No, I'm not going to lie. That actually did nothing to me. I have 35 special defense. Is that just standard dot damage? Another Dark Pulse. Yeah, that did 0 too. Alright. Gonna Sludge Bomb just in case they go Krogunk, and Krogunk is on a balloon. If they end up going out into Toadschool, that's fine too. I get a little bit of chip on that. So that did 7 damage overall. I do not know what that means. I just know it's not a lot. I can see Krogunk coming out, maybe? Kirby? Kirby is Krogunk. Was it on a balloon? It was not on a balloon. It took spikes. Ooh, 0 damage. Little Kirby. I live Mudshot. I live EQ. Knockoff would be a little bit annoying, but it's not like I'm really switching the best to this guy. I still like Mudshot, though. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, it goes for Knock. He gets my Violet, but, like, I think I'm okay because my Scarf guy is really what I want to win with. Woo! You get a nasty, nasty crit there. Very nasty crit. Oranberry? Little Oranberry. I don't know what that crit means, I'm not gonna lie. I do want to get regen because I actually don't want to be in with you. I'd rather go out to Pineco here. I don't want to be in with this mon because I need regen to be able to take on Houndoom. And if they end up going Toad School, I'm okay too, because then if they spin, I can get up. I don't think I'm in Custard Berry range, so if they do go Toad School here, just to save this for later, I'm okay. Plus, I could go for Earthquake. I assume Earthquake could come out, which Pineco most likely lives. Let me put Oranberry. Oran. Knock. I am going to be faster than them, so maybe they fear. They go for Earthquake, yep. Pineco eats that up. I'm going to scout for Vacuum Wave, and I'm going to bring out my Watchro now. I'm now in Custard Berry range, which is what I want. There's EQ. Just in case they have that Vacuum Wave. Now, if they go for Knock again here, I assume it'd be Vacuum Wave. If they go for, like, Knock, great play. Yeah, they go for Vacuum Wave. Perfect. All right. So I can click Thunderbolt pretty safely. You should not try and switch it on a flying move, in my opinion. I don't think it makes sense to go Toad School on a potential flying move. I'm a Watchro after all. Vacuum Wave. I have options for Houndour as well. I have Thunder Wave, which I think it's going to be Scarf. That's my Eviolite, buddy. Brody took that. Brody ate that hit. I mean, you could try and go Toad School, but I feel like if I Air Slash, it's so bad. I think you just sack this. Yeah, they just Vacuum Wave to sack it, which is what I would do too. All right, so Thunderbolt should KO this. All right, the Krogunk goes down, but my Eviolite is gone, which means I do have to be careful around Cutiefly. I will say, though, one of the priority mons being gone is really big. They only have 3 more. Fake Out, Aqua Jet, and potentially Sucker Punch. Let's go. Maybe Toad School, maybe Cutiefly. I'm good into Cutiefly. Maybe Hammer Pump. Houndour. Houndour's running spikes. Dark Pulse would come out. Does Scarf Houndour even KO me? With anything? I feel like I live everything. What about Overheat? Overheat could KO me. My Thunderbolt does a good chunk. They could be minus Spadef nature, though. I'm going to attempt to go for Thunder Wave here. They double here. They actually double there, so that's good damage on them. Amo comes out. All right, they double here into Toad School, which is amazing. So I still get something out of this turn, right? Because I'm still in a good position. And I can Air Slash here now. So I'm going to put maybe Scarf on Houndour. Maybe Scarf. I'm assuming Scarf. No, oh, I just realized there's no coughing from my opponent. Wow. Coughing. I'm actually surprised. So the next Air Slash is my best play. They can't KO me. Even if they spin, that's fine. I have a chance to flinch them. It's a speed tie, and yeah, like I'm still in a decent turn. So they definitely anticipated me to want to switch out into either the sack of my guy or Marini. So a sack of my Pineco or Marini. That spike doing some damage though. I'm happy about it. All right, so they do switch out on an air slash. Uh-oh. Back into Houndour. On the air slash. Yo. I'll take it. I get big chip on Houndour. I live Flint Fire Blast. Max he can do is 15. I'm just going to T-Bolt. I live Dark Pulse with ease. Pretty sure the Scarf. Let's see. We don't get flinch. Brody picks up the KO on Scarf Houndour. I'm pretty sure that was Scarf. I'll put Scarf. We have Ice Sharp for Toad School. So Croagunk and Houndour being gone are great. Really annoying mons. Obviously they have Cutiefly, which is still problematic. I'm assuming Toad... we know this is not Eviolite, so they still have their 2 Eviolites left. Demon comes out. We're just going to bring out you. I'm going to bring out my Mudbrayer. On Fake Out, on anything they really want to go for, because what we're trying to do is make this come down to, like, me cooking Scarf Bullet Seed. Great knockoff from the opponent. I get a nice little boost, though. Rocky Helmet, do we see Life Orb? We do see Orb. Okay. Orb. I think my play is to always Roar. We don't want Toad School coming in on Spin. And we want to basically try and break sashes or get chip on everything before it comes out. So now I'm thinking Toad School and Corphish are the Eviolite mons. Yeah, so we get a Roar off here, which is perfect. There's Amo coming out. And Amo is going to be gone again. I would not mind Corphish coming out at all. Just every bit of damage is really important. We get out Apom again, which is pretty big because now it's in Bullet Seed range. Gonna always go for Roar again. If they want to Fake Out, that's fine too. Yeah, Apom taking all that hits does put it in Bullet Seed range. So it's just Cutiefly, and Cutiefly I always have Marini and my guys. Corphish I can hit with Sludge Bombs. I assume they Fake Out here. Or they go back to Amel. I don't mind Amel coming out every single time and getting roared. Mr. Pickup, Grape Juice, you're doing your thing, buddy. Just getting this chip again on Apom matters so much. Because if I can make it come down to me not having to click an inaccurate move with Stevie, I can be in a good spot. So yeah, let's Fake Out. As expected. Alright, so 100% in range of Bullet Seed now. I don't mind them double ranging if they want to go for it. We're going to go for Roar. Again. Okay, they do switch. This is so good. This is so good because we're getting so much damage on Amel. Yeah, this is amazing. Ooh, that little Roar is going stupid. That Roar is going stupid. I want Corphish to come out because we want a good hit on it. There it is. All right. We want chip on Corphish, right? So Corphish should always KO me. Corphish will always KO me. We don't want it to Dragon Dance up though, so we'll always go for Roar. Does Aqua Jet from Corphish KO Wattrel? Yes. All right, we always want to go for Roar here. There's Crabhammer. That'll always KO me. Again, we know this is Eviolite. We know this is Eviolite. Minccino Bullet Seed to Corphish is a KO with spikes up. So I think it's Minccino play now. And Bullet Seed doesn't miss. So we're going for Bullet Seed. Again, this is good for us. We always have Explosion for Q to fly too. It's just the Corphish we want to be on top of. This Mon is very, very, very scary. But I love that spike, man. The fact that Bullet Seed can't miss and it's guaranteed to hit 5 times is beautiful too. Also, he has to fear TSlaps, so he might just end up going Amel. And Bullet Seed after all that, all those switchings, kills it. So we're looking good. They go for Aqua Jet to get the chip on me, which makes sense. They were scared about me setting up. So we're going to be able to Bullet Seed and knock out Corphish. Corphish, in my opinion, was the biggest threat. Yeah, Corphish, I don't think they'll ever fear, I don't think they'll ever think I'm Scarf. But yeah, in my opinion, Corphish was the biggest threat. So I'm very glad Corphish goes down. I'm not worried about Apalm. I'm never worried about Q to fly, in my opinion, as well. Because I have Iron Head. Not really much Q to fly can do to me. And then my Ice Shard, I'm pretty sure my Ice Shard from Ness wins the game. I'm not even calling them by what they are. But I know that Ness can win the game. At this point, they're just my subscribers, man. Y'all just my viewers. Y'all my homies. We doing it. But yeah, Minchino went stupid. But honestly, that spike from Starth has been going crazy this entire game. Like, actually ridiculous this entire game. What are we doing here? Jason comes out. Expected. We don't want to take a fake out. I think at this point, we sack Brody. Brody did his work. Brody did his job. Brody legit did his job, man. Is that 6 HP it's going to be at? I can't tell. I think we go U. I'm pretty sure U-turn kills. Or it's close, which I'm okay with as well. Because we should be able to have it with Ice Shard and everybody. So we just go for U-turn here. And then I go Pineco, and Pineco gets a guaranteed boom on something. Assuming this kills. Which I'm pretty sure it does. I know Bullet Seed obviously kills, but maybe it doesn't kill. It doesn't matter if it doesn't kill, though. I always sack Marini. As long as I have my Iron Head Ice Shard in the back, I'm chilling. And I think he knows I'm Scarf after this. Come on, Stevie. Just pick up the KO. What is it? How much is 6 at? How much is 6 HP? It's like 20. That looks like about 27%, right? It's slightly above 25. It dies to Orb for sure, though. So I'm okay with that. I'm basically trying to make it that I don't have to use any inaccurate moves to win this game. Let's see if this kills. Yes! Let's go, Stevie! Chrome, I hope you're happy about Stevie putting in crazy work right now. Because now we can go out to Starth with its Custap Berry, get a beautiful explosion off on anything. This Toadschool, if Toadschool comes out and I boom on it and it kills, this Toadschool did 0 this game. But yeah, I was bulky Watcher, which is why I stayed in on Houndour, because it couldn't kill me with anything. I'm assuming it is Toadschool coming out, though. I think Explosion kills. I'm like damn near positive Explosion kills. After all the spike switchings? Come on. Come on. You gotta kill. They can go Q to fly too, but that doesn't win the game. I assume you have to try and go Toadschool and get a Rapid Spin, but that didn't give it anything anyway, because you know I'm Scarf Minchino. You can't Quiver Dance because Quiver Dance is banned with Q to fly. Yep, there's Amel. Unfortunately for you, Amel helped me test. So I got an inside agent on that side. Not obviously, this is not the team Amel brought. We get that Custap, eat it up, get the boom Starth. Come on, Starth. Pineco put in. I think every member of this team, especially because I'm 100% going out into. I'm 100% going out into Ness to end the game with Ironhead. Yeah, this is why I drafted Pineco. I needed a Pokemon to go for Explosion on my team. How can you play level 5 and not go for Explosion? And there it is. We should be able to win the game, guaranteed, by going Ness. Spike is up. Toadstool could have been in one of their Eevee-like mons, but I don't think so. I kept all my pieces around to be able to deal with the Cutiefly. Toadstool goodbye. Aipom goodbye. J-Bear comes out. But unfortunately, I got a shiny Ness and I'm not a... Oh my god, it looks so good on Wi-Fi. Shiny looks so nice. I just realized I don't have... I just looked at my move pool. I don't have what I thought I had. They stun Spore, which is fine. Again, it can't Quiver Dance. Quiver Dance is banned. I don't have Iron Head either. I'm really bad. I was looking at my last move set. Hey, look at that Rabbit's Bin. Look at that little Rabbit's Bin. That did so much damage. That's my fault. I'm still not going for inaccurate moves, though. I'm letting you know that right now. Cutiefly. All my moves do 30, but knockoff is just free. There's Moonblast. Are you Life Orb too? Hit a lot. Nope. Trying to go for knockoff here. I might have to go for it because I know Psychic KO's Marini is the problem. There's Sticky Web, which doesn't make a difference. Yeah, we get the knockoff there. All right, now we have 2 chances to go for Ice Shard and win the game. There was Ornn. I wanted to make sure they had no Ornn. We got 2 chances to go for Ice Shard here. Maybe 3. There's 1. Because we know their last move is Psychic. 2. Hey, all right, Ness. All right, whole team, we're saved. Should have looked at my move again because I was remembering last week where I had Iron Head. I think it changed the last minute from it, but all right, we're able to win 3-0 there. Let's go. Marini always would have lived Psychic anyway because I was gonna double out. Like Psychic wasn't doing crap to my Marini because I'm calm-natured. But I was gonna bring up Marini and then double into. It would have basically been a 1-0. I'm good. All right. Good game. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll hit up Tony if he's down for an interview. Really cool game. That's it. Peace. All right. We're here with Tony. That was a great game. You technically you could have brought that back, bro, with a billion full pairs. You might have been able to.
Yeah, if I got really lucky. But I mean, you had that Marini as well. And you know, I don't think Psychic would have killed.
No, I was gonna bring it in and then switch out to the other mon and then come back to be out of range. But you still could have full parried or crit, like something like that. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely wasn't bad. I think it really came down to that double where you stayed in with the watch rule.
Yes.
I thought you were Scarfed. I only played one person in mocks because it's been a busy week, but you were Scarf watch rule. I thought it was really good in prep, and so I played around that, and that ended up biting me in the butt.
Yeah. Like I said, I lived every hit. So my play was to, I mean, obviously you saw I lived the hit later, but I was like, okay, I Thunder Wave you, and then you're not a threat at all. Like, I don't care about it at all. Because I was, especially when you brought it in, I was like, okay, it's probably a Scarf. Even turn 1, I was like, okay, it has a Nerve. I can't use my Custat, but I have Sturdy, so I'm down to get up a Spike. Like, my whole Pineco was Spike, Explode, Protect for him, because it lets Fake Out into Fury Swipes if I Protect into it. And then, and then I have Bulldoze for Cuffant. I thought that mon was a little bit scary into me.
Yeah, I definitely considered it for a bit on the prep.
That's fair. That's fair. I like Kirby.
Aipom really had like a big 4-slot move syndrome this week. There was a while where I had Brick Break for your Sand Slash and to break your Veil. In the battle, I was like, man, U-turn would be really good here as well. Ended up just throwing Water Pools for Mudbray just so I could knock it out from half, even with Eviolite.
Oh, I was just outside of range early on.
That's why what did I do? I attacked you at one point in the middle of the game.
Yeah, you knocked off, and then you switched into Toadstool, and I just went for Roar because I didn't want to give you a free spin. I was like, okay, if he's gonna get his free spin, let me just get in as many mons as I can.
Yeah, that was really good. I said it in the comm. I was like, okay, we're good here to spin as long as he doesn't click roar. And then there it was. So that was really good from you.
I had facade for coughing. Was surprised not to see coughing because I thought neutralizing gas was a little scary. But also levitate, because like thunderbolt and stuff was really strong into me. But if you're levitate, then if you have T-bolt, I can obviously get regen and then I can go Watro, which is kind of like the combination there.
Yeah, I agree. Coughing like really put a blender, or really put me in a bad spot when it came to your offense, especially that watch roll. And I figured like if I was using it, it was going to be used against that Mudbray, and I thought you'd just be Smackdown because you really had the move slot for it. To be honest.
I ended up going for Sod because whenever I played coughing, I also didn't do too many mucks at all because again, busy week for sure. This whole thing is busy, right? We have this week coming up, we have next week as well, the holidays. But I originally this was Ironhead just for good neutral into you, but I hated switching into coughing because Wisp was so good into me, and like lead versus sturdy, you could like break my sturdy with neutralizing gas and fire blast me if you wanted. I just put facade so I get like 40% off on it and get to weaken it because the whole game plan was always around like Minchino smokes, right? If if it lands tail slap, that's gonna be the whole league. If it lands tail slap, it's broken. Like it's actually broken because nothing, even Cuffant gets like 3 shot. So I hit it once, get a spike, hit it again, and they can't take the next hit after. So like the whole game plan was around that. But when I saw your team, I was like, okay, I can position with the spike and roar where I can just not click inaccurate moves. Obviously air slash was one of the inaccurate moves into like Toad School, but besides that, it felt pretty
You're
like
pretty guaranteed here.
Yeah,
pretty safe.
Dude, I really thought I had Ironhead on my Sandshrew because I was remembering my last week team because I just put up the video today, right? And I played a long time ago for week 1, right? Because it feels like it's been a minute since we drafted these Pokemon, and I had Ironhead on that one, but I didn't have Ironhead on this one, which was
when I got the Stun Spore off and you just ended up spinning, I was like, oh, okay, I guess he doesn't have it for some reason. And it ended up working out almost there at the end for sure.
Yeah, I went for knock because I'm like, I'm not letting him get an Oranberry if he has that or something annoying.
Yeah, I had the Oranberry, I think specifically for, what was on your team? I could live the 2 or the multi-hit move, I think from Sand Slash, that's what it was. I lived the spear.
Makes sense.
Sand Slash, if
Makes
it wasn't
sense.
like Life Orb.
I think I've not brought Ice move besides Ice Shard, Sand Slash twice. And I kind of wanted this guy to click triple axle, but I just haven't felt like it was that great to click. Because like, into you had potentially Rocky Helmet Cuffant, but also you had Fake Out and Aqua Gen, a lot of support. So it's just been, it was like hard. Was there any Mon you were surprised to see from me?
I think the Pineco, I mean, I definitely, like, once I saw the Pineco, I was like, oh, I know what he's doing here. Mentioned it in his, I think your draft analysis, maybe it was in the, either that or even just the stream when we did, you're like, I want to explode on some people.
Literally.
So I knew it was happening, which is why I had the Unnerve, obviously the Oranberry, but it was there for it. But, I mean, you had played around it, and once you got in that position, I was like, I have to go into Toad School here and just hope that I can get the spin off here and hope he's not cuss tap. I saw you eat the berry, and I was like, it's over.
Yeah. Like, the Dark Pulse, unfortunately, didn't put me in range. But...
And that's why it worked out perfectly. I was like, okay, we're so good right now.
But I was like, okay, if he goes for Earthquake... That's why I bought, like, I let this guy get knocked. Because I was like, because if he follows it up with Earthquake, that will put me in range. And then I was like, okay, you have to have Vacuum Wave into a Sand Slash, Ninetales, Minchino team. So, like, the pivots worked out because it got Homie in range. And it also obviously got Watcho in, which was nice.
You played it perfectly, that cuss tap berry. I mean, I knew what you wanted to do the whole time. I had everything in my arsenal to stop it, and you still played around it perfectly to get it off at the end.
Nah, it was lucky it worked out. I've also, like, I'm tired of fighting Cutafly. I really hope week 3, no one else.
I mean, you got it there.
I'm still tired of this mon. This mon's crazy. Like, I haven't watched the week 1 games yet, or like all of them yet. So I want to watch, like, obviously how everybody's game went going on. But I really like your team names. I recognize a lot of them.
You recognize most of the people? Yeah, I think Downey's the only one you wouldn't, and that's just my dog. But yeah, they're all named after people from pretty much the server at this point. But I'm excited to use Cutafly from here on out because I have faced, obviously, your Alone Sand Slash, which is a pretty good like defensive check, had you on Eviolite and things like that.
Yep.
And then I played the Hisuian Growlithe as an Eviolite user as well. So Cutafly's just been shut down this season so far.
That's totally how I feel too. I'm like, can you guys stop running fake out into me, please? And like these annoying water types, so I can just bring out my Mon and click, click, click. Like my Mudbray did work in this game defensively, which is what I wanted. Like week 1, Amel smoked me with knockoff and a Giga Drain. Like, and my Mudbray died turn 2. It got up its rocks, which was great in the game, but it died. Like in this one, I felt like, while it only just roared defensively, it did a lot, which I was very happy about in this one. This is like why I wanted to get Mudbray. But how do you feel about Corphish? I feel like it's so nasty.
Yeah, it's super strong. I mean, if I can position it better, for sure. I mean, I just get to click Crab Hammer and just kill anything pretty much. Literally. I knocked off your Marina's Eviolite with my Krogunk, and I felt so good. I was like, Crab Hammer literally just smokes this entire team if I can play this right.
Was the no Dragon Dance just because you have what's it called, Sticky Web?
Partially that, although I didn't like find myself getting webs up as much as I would like, and that's another problem having with Cutiefly, is just getting myself to be able to set up those webs better. I just felt like my end game was going to be either with those middle 3 right there, so either the Scarped Houndour, or the Apom, or the Toad School. And so really, what I was looking for a Corpus to do here was just jet chip that watch roll down, and just whatever else I needed to set up those 3 to win a game. So I wasn't really looking for Corpus to win, to be honest.
Makes sense.
I knew that if you brought the hail, I was gonna need it defensively for the Sandslash as well.
Yes.
Or Sandshrew.
No, literally made a lot of sense. I call my guy Sandslash, I think, in the team builder this week, so don't worry about it. Cutiefly is so interesting because I'm always scared of offensive Life Orb, like the Moonblast and stuff, because they do so much despite resistances. But also, like you said, you have the Sticky Web option too. I guess trying to find that balance. Obviously, if it had QD, broken as hell, we only have Combine as an option. I still think Combine is cool, bro. I still think Combine is cool, but like you said, you haven't really been fighting the matchups yet where, like I have, Marini with Poison Jab, Sandshrew, Ironhead most of the time. Ironhead most of the time, and things like that. So I feel like you haven't fought the matchup for that guy in particular, but I think when that actually ends up coming out, because your team is so nasty and offensive, like I feel like it's just going to support it. I really like what you drafted. It felt like it was one of the nastier teams.
Team as well.
It's nice.
And like, I knew I wanted to get Apom for sure, and I'm lucky I grabbed it. But you grabbed Minccino, and I would have perfectly been okay if Apom got sniped and I had to grab Minccino.
Bro, this Mon was so cheap. It was so cheap.
Yeah, and Gen 7, when Apom got banned from the LC ladder with TSlaps, I ended up just using the same exact team I'd been laddering with, just threw Minccino in there, just did just as well. It's so good.
Yeah, no fake out, but like you have ridiculous coverage.
Yeah,
because Apom obviously has the TSlap, the goated TSlap. Now it's Fury Swipes.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, goated TSlap, but this homie has TSlap as well as all these. Triple Axle's obviously newer, but having all these, even Rock Blast as well.
It's so good.
It's a really fun option. It doesn't get, I think it gets Rock Blast. Maybe it doesn't get Rock Blast. I think about the evolution. It doesn't get Brick Break, which pissed me off. I don't think
it not? I could have sworn it did.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I don't remember why I was mad about it. Maybe I was looking at a Sandshrew in preview or something, but it was for Cuffit. I didn't have Brick Break. I was like, yo, where's my Brick Break at? But it doesn't learn it. Just because it's a baby. But that's why I've ended up with U-turn here.
I'm excited to see you try to tidy up sweep someone. Like I said, I haven't been able to use Minccino tidy up, but I think that's going to be really, really good.
Dude, it's tough, man, because like I want to run heavy duty boots a lot of weeks because I fought webs twice in a row, right? I mean, I feel like there's like 4 more webbers that I'm going to end up fighting as well. I want to do tidy up for sure and try and hit from there. I also want to do I was gonna bring Poltergeist. Actually, was the Pokemon I had over Minccino, and it was Cobra Berry, but we were like, oh, it has Unnerve Houndour, so there's no real point. Like Cutiefly, or another option was like Trick Room 3, because I think Trick Room 3 was also really strong into you because immune to fake out and hits hard. But I was like, well, Toad School can go for knock, and then Krogunk won't die, and you know Houndour can still do sucker punch things. So I kind of ended up on this guy as late game because I just kind of. It was just some insurance because 18 speed is such a beautiful speed tier. Like you have Demon 19, right? But 18 is nice, especially when every other Pokemon is 17. 18 is just nice mid-ground. I'm happy we played though.
Sorry, you go ahead.
No, you can go.
I was gonna say I definitely would have been scared if I saw Poltergeist in the matchup because it's not something I know a lot about. And I know you loved it using it in VGC and stuff like that.
Yes.
So had I seen it, I would have definitely been terrified, and I would have been caught off guard by that Trick Room for sure.
But you would have been fine though because like you have Sucker on Scarf, you have Protect on Corphish, which is huge as well. Like, I feel like like not even on purpose. Like what mon do I even set up Trick Room on safely? This, whereas you can just knock for a lot of damage, and then I can't kill you with Giga Drain back. I actually feel like It would have been a misplay to have it. I feel like
It for sure would.
unintentionally you were really prepped for it.
I last second did take off. I had I believe Brick Break on Apom over Water Pulse, and I took off Knockoff and I had Water Pulse Brick Break at the bottom 2 slot. And I was like, dang, then I can't hit the pulse, you guys. I gotta throw Knockoff back on the team.
No, good call. Very good call. Just strong team in general. I'm excited to see the rest of your games. I hope you hit all your Fury swipes this season, dude.
Cool. I hope you do as well. Hope your Sand Slash shows out with your spears and your
Oh yeah, the triple axe is the one I'm so hyped about.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. But anything else you want to tell the people? Tell them about your channel, what's up, whatever you want to do. Go for it.
No, I mean, I want to thank you guys so much. If you did come check out my side, I was pretty excited to be facing you, of course. We do have a ZA Mega League if y'all want to check out some ZA content. I'm using Mega Delphox and Terra Cartana. So much fun offensively.
Jesus Christ, Terra Cartana sounds amazing, bro.
They only allow you to use one typing, but I'm just Terra Grass into everything.
That's all you need. You beat if you run Choice Band on that, you 2-shot all resistances that are not 4 times resistant. Like
exactly.
It's only like Corviknight and stuff that takes it, and it's ZA as well. Well, you have Cartana. Well, no, it's ZA. It's ZA Natdex, right?
Yeah, ZA Natdex, and then in the second half of the league, we're redrafting with the new DLC megas included as well in the pools. So
I apologize if any of your Delphox will be safe, but like
Delphox is okay. I won't mention anything else.
Yeah, I know. Certain Mons that got drafted got their abilities changed going into. Somebody was like, "Oh, I just drafted this Pokemon. I just drafted Mega EO. Now it has Hadron Engine instead of Ion Battery," or like if you get Hadron this Mon. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't. It's cool. It's cool. I like Ion Battery because it was a choice specs plus that. Obviously, Hadron Engine is strong for all the electric type attacks and all the attacks in general. But I don't know. I like the levitate option on it. But
yeah,
good,
for sure.
Good luck in your league and good game, fam. Thank you so much for the game. I appreciate it.
Good game.
Guys, thumbs up, Tony. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.